Hello, today we're going to try to guess some Disney characters based solely on their eyes.
All right, so today we're going to be playing a game trying to guess the animated Disney character only on their eyes. So it's a zoomed in, close-up feature on their eyes. They're all animated characters. Feel free to play along at home. I think we have 5 each.
Yes.
And as a reminder, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified for all of our future videos. All right, so I will start with my 5, giving them to you.
Okay.
Okay? All right, so here we go with the first one. And again, these can be any Disney animated, so Pixar, Disney Animation, but as long as they're animated characters.
Oh, geez.
And it's tricky whenever you're zoomed in very close. So do you have any guesses on this one?
So immediately looking at this, I really wish I had some pictures in front of me. Looking at this, I notice a couple things that are dead giveaways. And I can narrow it down to 2. So the first thing that I'm noticing is that there's red hair here. So that severely limits, and it's of course human. So that very much limits it. And you can also see there's freckles. Actually, the freckles was the thing that popped out to me at first. But yeah, so this is basically going to either be Merida or this is going to be Anna.
All right, so who's your guess?
So based on the fact that I've watched Frozen 2 a couple times recently, and I don't remember Anna's eyes being that brilliantly blue. I'm trying to remember. I think Anna has green eyes and Elsa has blue eyes. So I'm going to go with this as Merida.
All right, let's see if you're correct. I'm sorry, you're incorrect.
She does have blue eyes.
It was actually Anna. Yep.
No.
And I will say, going through this, I was worried, like, is this going to be too easy? Because when you know who the person is, like, you can see it very easily.
That's so hard.
But when you don't know who it is, I think it's going to be very difficult. So
I'm really disappointed because I usually do really well on these. Okay. All right.
So ready for the next one?
Brush that dirt off my shoulder. Okay, this one's easy. All right. So I can tell this look right here. This is somebody who knows how to use their face. You know, they know how to use that face to just kind of like make all kinds of.
They're face actors.
Yeah,
like
they're great face actors.
So this is Zoolander. Okay.
Something like that. This is somebody that we have appreciated for some time, since probably early 2000s. The voice actor that does this. This is Flynn Rider. This is our boy.
Very good.
Zachary Levi.
Very good. Yes. That was an easy one. All right. Ready for the next one?
Yeah, he has the smolder going on.
1 for 1. This is hysterical. I love this one zoomed in. That's why I had to do it. Because it looks absolutely hysterical.
It does. So the eyes are really close together, and immediately my thought is like, whose eyes are that close together? And my guess is, and they're brown, and we have some golden fur around it, so I'm going to go with this as Doug.
Doug, okay. Good guess. You're correct. I was going through these, and I was like, oh, I need to get a mix of, like, humans and animals.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to get a different variety. And when I zoomed in on Doug's eyes, if we could just look at them again for a second.
That is hilarious.
They are hysterical.
It looks so funny.
Yeah, that was hysterical. I was like, this is either going to be really easy to tell it's Doug, or it's going to be extremely difficult because it's like so zoomed into his face.
When you pulled it up, I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way I'm going to get this. And then the more I started to analyze the color scheme, that's when I'm like, okay, that's a golden retriever, I think.
Yeah, that's easy to tell. So, all right.
Okay. So wait, that's...
So you're two out of three. Yeah,
okay. And that first one I knew, but...
all right, so here's your next one.
Okay. All right, so you can see that this character, you know, has a little bit of like a Roman nose and some beautiful eyes. And I think that this is Aladdin.
Okay. All right, let's see if you're right. Very good. That is Aladdin.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so you're doing pretty good. All right, so here's the last one. This was going to be hard.
Did you remove the eyebrows from this?
I forgot for a second who this was, but I do remember. I will say, yes, there's no eyebrows, but only because...
They're higher than that?
No, the eyebrows are really high, and kind of it goes into their hair. So that may give you a hint. This one is going to be, I think, pretty near impossible to guess. I'm going to say that this one's pretty near impossible. Do you have any idea if it is male, female? Clearly it's not an animal.
No, not really. Okay, so here's my thought. The eyelashes are really short, and usually in animation, whenever they make the eyelashes short, it is probably male.
Okay.
My initial thought here was two people, and I always forget her name. Actually, even though I just said male, I was thinking it could possibly be oh my goodness, she's like the niece or whatever in Finding Nemo of the dentist. And I always forget her name. Or I was thinking this might be Sid. This kind of looks like Sid from Toy Story.
So you're thinking Pixar.
Yes.
You're thinking Pixar universe.
Or Andy.
I will tell you.
Andy too.
I will give you a hint. Pixar universe is the correct.
Riley.
Pixar universe is the correct movie universe you want to be in.
Yeah.
So you're doing good there.
Okay. So.
But you have to make a decision.
I was gonna. Did I touch on one of the? Did I?
I'm not gonna say that.
Please.
The only hint you got was that it's in Pixar.
Oh man. Okay. So I'm gonna go with my gut on this. That is male because the eyelashes are short. And so I'm going to put Sid or Andy because I don't remember what color Sid or Andy's eyes are. I feel like Sid has a lot of freckles. Sid was the first person who I thought of, but I feel like he has a lot of freckles and I'd see that in the picture. So I'm going to go with this is Andy.
All right.
I feel like this is a bad guess.
Let's see if you're correct. I'm sorry, incorrect. It
was Riley.
It actually is Riley. Yeah, you named it. And so you can see her eyebrows are pretty high and kind of go into her hairline.
It makes sense
so
because
I zoomed in a little
they
bit.
didn't, when they animated her, they didn't make her like overly girl because she was a tomboy.
Yeah.
So I would say I'm half right on that.
Yeah, that was the hardest one.
That's
I definitely
tough.
saved that for last. One, because Riley isn't as big. She's not a main character.
Right.
I mean, she's in the movie
It's about
a lot.
her, but it's not about her.
Like, I would say, Doug was probably the only other one that wasn't a main character, but I would say he's probably in the movie. But he was in the movie more than I think even Riley is. If you've ever seen the clips on the internet of Inside Out, but just the outside parts, it's like a 5-minute movie.
You mean Outside Out?
Yeah, because the stuff that doesn't happen inside the brain is like 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah. So it's very little screen time that Riley's actually getting. So that makes it more difficult because you're not used to seeing her. And then, again, just kind of zoomed in like that. It could really be anybody. So
I'm proud that I at least named her and
I was actually,
consideration.
I was impressed, like, the logic you went through to figure out, you got Pixar, you said Riley. Like, you also knew it was a younger person, too. Mm-hmm. Like, all your guesses, Sid, Andy, Riley, you picked all younger. You kind of instinctively knew it wasn't an adult. Even though you didn't necessarily say that, you kind of knew that. So it was pretty impressive.
Thank you.
So 3 out of 5, that's not bad.
Yeah, I feel decent about. I'm so that one I'm not so mad about. I'm a little hurt by not getting Anna. So
yeah. Let us know in the comments if you were able to tell it was Riley, because I think that was definitely the hardest one. So let us know in the comments if you were able to tell it was Riley or not. So all right, so you did pretty good. I have to beat 3 out of 5 now.
I think you can do it.
I'll see. Again, I think looking at these, that I know the characters, I think it's easy, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to go through that logic of, shorter eyelashes tends to be male, or like it's a child. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, all right. So it's my turn to guess.
Okay. So there is your first photo.
I don't even know if I've ever seen this Disney character before. Definitely gonna say it's an older male, just based on the gray, the large eyebrows. It also seems to be it's hand drawn, so it seems to be from an older movie.
Okay.
I want to say it's like Merlin from Sword in the Stone.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of getting like a wizardy vibe. It could also be Geppetto from Pinocchio. So I'm kind of torn between those two. I don't know. See, the problem is, this is the first one. I'm not sure how obscure you went with these. So I think this is going to kind of like set the tone for the rest of them. Because this seems to be kind of difficult. I don't think that's what Geppetto looks like. I don't remember him having that big of eyebrows.
Yeah, these are some like epic eyebrows.
Yeah. I'm going to go Merlin.
Okay.
King Triton. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. See, he does have like a wizardy vibe to
him. He does. When you said that, at first I was like, what are you talking about? But when you said Merlin, I'm like, okay, I can see that. Yeah. When you were saying that, it was funny because I picked this one intentionally because when we started working on this episode, that's when we just had watched The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid,
so I thought this is actually going to be a give me for you.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking of him. Like I wasn't even. I was trying to think of like again older male characters,
Yeah.
and he didn't come to mind to me. Yeah, which is weird because we had just watched The Little Mermaid again
okay.
for an upcoming podcast episode.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out Enchanted Ears podcast wherever you get your podcast. But yeah, all right, you didn't get the first one right either. So.
That's okay.
Okay.
Takes a second.
So you didn't go too obscure. That's good to know. Like you still kind of went mainstream. All right.
I honestly don't even remember what the characters were. Okay, your second one.
All right, I think I'm pretty confident in this one. So this is definitely not a human. It is some sort of creature, and based on the width of the eyes, how they're set apart, I think it's kind of like a lizard reptilian creature. You kind of get the scales. I think based on the coloring and everything that it's Randall from Monsters Inc.
Okay, so this one is really surprising because when I looked at this time, I was like, oh, this looks just like Randall. But it's not.
It's not?
It's Tomatua.
Oh my gosh.
It's Tomatua, yep. From
The
Moana.
problem is when you're so zoomed in,
You
it
couldn't
looks like
see
it's
that
Randall.
there was air there.
Yeah.
You couldn't see that blue wasn't part of his body.
See,
so
I can test this one. You zoomed in too far because I should have been able to see his actual eyeballs.
well, that would have made it so easy.
Well, hey, I'm just saying.
I actually think I did shorten it too.
Yeah.
So
you
I did
definitely-
make it a
you
little
tricked
more
me.
difficult than it needed
Okay.
to be. I didn't realize it looked just like Randall.
I
or
could
else
see that
I
one
would
going
have.
Randall, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have probably let you have a little more.
All right. I feel like I should know this one. I don't know why. Just when I look at it, I get a feeling like
There's a familiarity.
I know
there.
that person. Yeah. I'm definitely going to say this is female.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Just based on the features. I don't know. There's like a softness about it
Okay.
that gives me that. I almost want to say it's Anna. And I do think it could be Anna because we did these completely independent of each other. So
We
there's a
did.
very real possibility we picked the same person.
We could have.
I'm now kicking myself because you mentioned when Anna came up the eye color, and I do not remember
You spaced out.
what
See,
the eye color
you
was.
shouldn't have spaced out on me.
I don't think it's Elsa though, because I don't believe she has that like hair color. You can kind of see it's like a brown eyebrow. Man, I'm doing really bad at this. This is very difficult. Who else could it be though? I'm not really sure who else. I don't really pay attention to character eye colors. I'm going to now though. Every movie we watch, I'm gonna like keep an encyclopedia of what eye color everybody has. People are probably screaming at the screen right now, like, how do you know who this is? I'm gonna say it's Anna, just because immediately there was just this feeling like something was calling me into the unknown that it was Anna. I know that's Elsa's song, but
Yeah.
it's something that was calling to me that was just like, you know this person, it's Anna. That's my guess.
This is Rapunzel.
Rapunzel.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and now that I'm looking at it and getting that close up there, I was wrong about the short eyelashes because her eyelashes aren't
Yeah.
that long.
Man, okay.
So
Again, I need to learn my princess eye colors.
You
That's
do.
that's what I need to do. I need to start studying that more than anything else in the world. I mean, I spent like so many years in school studying like useless information, but princess eye colors, that's what's the important
that's where
thing.
the money is.
Yep, that's the important thing. So, all right.
You
So
ready for the
I'm
next one?
0 for 3. So I cannot win
There
this
has
game.
to be one in here. And again, I don't remember what they are, so
Yeah.
but there has to be one.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Oh, this one's hard too.
Oh man.
There's a little clue in it though.
I mean, you're kind of getting.
I will say I think this is supposed to be the hardest one. If I remember correctly.
Wow, okay. Well, they all have been pretty hard. So, I mean, you're kind of getting like a Minnie Mouse vibe, but there's like this like blue, like light blue that I think are supposed to be glasses.
Okay.
So that's definitely not like Mickey or Minnie. So who would have? And again, it's an older animation style. It is. Is that supposed to be a hint that I don't think it's Moana? It's definitely not that type of animation style. I think this could be Geppetto. Again, I think my default guess is Geppetto every time.
I'm like, where are you pulling Geppetto out?
Who else wears glasses? All right, since I gave you one hint, is this in the like Walt Disney animation? Is this like pre-1990s?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is definitely. I think we have.
This is from the way back.
I think we have a good shot that this could be Geppetto. But could it be somebody else? Like, could it be a creature? Like, it also kind of looks like it maybe could be like a bee or something like that has glasses. But what bee has spectacles? So Geppetto's my best guess. So I'm gonna go with Geppetto.
Okay. Does it help if I tell you it's a dwarf?
So is it one of the 7 dwarfs? So is it Doc? I'm going to say Doc then.
It's
Okay,
Doc,
it's Doc.
yeah.
Okay. Hey, again, look at Geppetto. I think he wears glasses. I could be completely wrong. Who knows?
I'm just trying to, like, I am trying in my head to picture what Geppetto looks like, and I can't.
See, that helps me. That makes me know that the last one is not Geppetto. All right, thank you. That gave me a hint. Right,
You ready for that last
Yeah,
one?
what's the last one?
All right.
Geppetto. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, wow. This is like really, I'm going to say this is really way back too. But maybe not. I mean, it does look more modern, even though it's like an older animation style. Mm-hmm. It does look more modern. Yeah, it really doesn't help when you don't know anybody's eye color. Who could it be? Oh, you know what? You know what? I think I'm going to say it's Belle.
Why?
Because I think, just thinking through it again, it's not a modern day animation. It's definitely, hand drawn, so it's a little bit older, but it doesn't look so old like it is a Snow White or a Cinderella. Thinking through of like, okay, who is like brown-eyed, brown hair? Definitely Belle fits that bill. That animation style kind of fits in there. I'm trying to think like it's not Ariel, and then once you get past that into like Mulan and things, the animation changes a little bit, like the style of animation changes. So I'm going to go out on a limb. I really need this one. I need to get one. I cannot go over. I'm going to go Belle.
All right. Good.
Very good
job.
Okay. As I was taking through the list, like Belle fit the best. Like whereas the other one's like, okay, Geppetto wears glasses. I wasn't even thinking of like Doc.
Everyone was Geppetto today.
I got 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
You got 3 out of 5. Not bad. We'll have to do this again. Let us know in the comments how many you got correct out of 10. There definitely were some difficult ones in here, but we will definitely do this again. Maybe next time we'll do like live action, or maybe we'll do animation again. There's a ton of Disney characters. There's actually over 800 animated Disney characters. We actually did a BuzzFeed quiz a few episodes ago. We'll put a link above. Yeah, definitely let us know how well you did, and definitely make sure you subscribe to all of our future videos. All right, we'll see you here next week, everyone.
Bye.